I didn't realize.
Hello and welcome to the Midseason 4 podcast. We are excited to be here. We've got a great show lined up for you. We got a great free-for-all topic.
Great free for all Thursday on a Wednesday.
Another free-for-all Thursday on a Wednesday. Another one
Nice.
for another time.
Hey, question for you.
Yeah.
Do I wear this shirt too much?
No. Wait, is that the one you got from what's his name?
Yeah. Chris. Shout out Chris, new sponsor.
Shout out Chris, new sponsor.
Yeah, it was like 4 times too small for him, probably.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know why he had it.
Oh man.
But yeah, I realized I probably worn it a few times now on the recordings, and I also was wearing it Saturday.
Shoot, yeah, you
But it's
were.
okay, I washed it.
Well, yeah.
Laundry, you know. That's kind of a cool shirt.
I don't know if I've worn this on the pod yet.
Nike, new sponsor.
Oh, new sponsor. Hey-o.
Hey. That's a big one. That might do some things.
That actually is a big sponsor alert.
Yeah. But sorry, you can continue with what you were going to say.
Speaking of sponsors,
Nice.
we're brought to you by so many wonderful ones, namely Willis Thompson, our dear friend, dear supporter of the show. He did some woodworking for me last week.
Hey, yeah.
Good
Big
man.
time.
Yeah, good support of the show. We're also brought to you by our hat sponsors, Matt and Vicky Schulte, of which we are currently donning for the recording of the episode, as per usual. Always grateful to have that support. We're also brought to you by our phenomenal Premium Platinum Plus member, L-Dog Parks, Lloyd Parks, my father, a great man, great supporter. We're also brought to you by Greg the G-Man Latham, another great father and great supporter. And our mothers. Our mothers are also great supporters of the show and of us as gentlemen.
Yes, gentlemen. Yeah.
As it were. Yeah, so I mean, just diving right in, we got some
Yeah, well, first of all, it's been another couple of weeks since we've done a sode.
Yeah, but, everything going on.
There's everything going on. And yeah, we're still sort of in the slow season.
Sure.
So yeah, we've got a fun free for all topic.
Yeah.
What's funny, kind of, I don't know if it's funny.
Yeah.
Maybe. We posted and asking for our listeners to give us some topics. We got some replies. Actually got more than I thought we were going to get. And we ended up using one of them kind of by accident.
Yeah.
Because we kind of agreed on it. And then I saw that Kelsey, who you all know because she has been a guest twice now.
Yeah.
Our dear friend.
Dear friend.
She kind of had this idea and we're doing it.
Yeah. We'll send her a t-shirt for winning the
lottery. The topic lottery.
Yeah. No, that was, when stuff just lines up like that, because like you said, we had decided to do this prior to receiving that.
But see, that just kind of shows like how good we are at this.
I think it does show that. Yeah.
I think that's what it shows. But what we're going to talk about is something near and dear to our hearts.
Yeah.
Me and you. And probably a lot of our listeners.
Probably.
Because it's a very niche.
Sure.
It's a niche market.
Sure.
Niche.
I like niche, but some people say niche. I feel like I'm trying too hard whenever
I guess niche is actually more normal though.
But like I feel like niche is like you're trying to sound too educated if you say niche.
And see, when I was just saying it, when I said it like twice and I was like, I sound like an idiot.
Yeah, right.
Niche. It's a very niche market.
It's niche, yeah.
But that is The Office. The show The Office.
The show The Office.
You hear us reference it probably more than you realize while we're doing these.
Yeah.
Or quote it quite often. But we thought it'd be fun, but also sort of agonizing. It ended up being to rank our top 5 episodes of The Office.
Yeah, it was a tough task. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was tossing and turning all night, man. I was, because I did it yesterday, but then, it's like, but what about that one?
Right. Right.
And then you just think, and then you're like, oh, then there's those in that season. It's hard.
Yeah. I stole this little notebook thing from this supply closet at work. And nice. I got a couple pages.
Wow.
Stuff on there. And then I kind of whittled it down to my.
Sure. Yeah, I just have a note on my phone here.
It was tough. I mean, yeah, I don't know what your process was like, but I basically just pulled up all the episodes and I tried to be like really, really selective and just pick out a few.
Yeah, that's what I did. I was
But
on
that list got long really quick.
I was on good old Wikipedia just so I
Yeah,
could see all the episodes.
yeah,
Awesome tool, by the way.
awesome tool. I don't know if
Um,
you guys heard of it.
yeah. So there's another one for you guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, how do you want to do this? How should we
Um,
you know what I'm interested to see? It'll
okay.
be interesting to see if we have any of the same.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like
I would imagine I'm thinking there's probably two that are on my list that are on yours,
okay.
but
See,
we'll see.
yeah, yeah. Should we go like 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1?
Yeah.
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 Should we do it now?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to start?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay. So I'm gonna go. All right. So for my number 5, this one, so since we're kind of going reverse, I'm getting this one out of the way. Not getting out of the way, but like it's a little bit of a wild card for me. Like you might be surprised this is on my list, but it's on here for a specific reason. But I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, Casino Night.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That's not on mine. That was like if I had one more,
It was in the running.
it was number 1 for my honorable mentions.
Okay. Yeah. 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 So the 22nd episode, the season finale of season 2. Yeah, it's a good sode. There's a lot of funny moments, but like it also has, to me, like the most emotional scene in the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
And see that kind of
It's got a great
that kind of puts it in a league of its own to me.
Yeah.
Because you have obviously the stupid humor like normal, but then you've got the Jim, I'm in love with you moment to Pam.
Yeah.
And then she's like, no, sorry.
Yeah.
Then the kiss at the very end. I'll tell you what, man. So I don't know. It's just a lot going on.
Oh yeah, it does touch a lot of bases for sure.
Touch a lot of bases. You've got the whole Michael feeling like he did something wrong by having Jan and Carol both at the casino night.
On everybody.
Yeah. Creed stealing things. It's the Michael's speech about Lady Fortune is your boss and all that stuff. It's solid. Yeah, that was kind of my one that I was almost surprised it was on my list, but I put it at number 5 because it's well rounded and it's a good season finale show or episode.
It was a great finale. Yeah. So for my 5, I don't know. It's like hearing you say like it's a wild card. It's kind of crazy because I feel like they're all wild cards because all of them can be on somebody's list.
Yeah.
And so I just kind of, like I said, I had the list of episodes there and I tried to really not use any criteria other than just if I thought about it, did I enjoy watching it? Sure. You know what I mean? So I pretty much went with just like, to me, some of the funnier ones, really.
Yeah.
But my number 5 is Night Out, season 4.
Okay.
The 15.
Yeah.
Michael and Dwight, they go, for a night out on the town with Ryan in New York.
Yeah.
And probably wearing the same clothes as he was right then.
Yeah. They hit up what's the prerogative, right?
Yeah, prerogative. Yeah. I don't know, just a lot of funny stuff, a lot of great Dwight lines with Ryan's friend. I don't know, just an enjoyable episode, a fun episode.
Yeah, that's a very solid one for sure.
That you're happy for Michael. He gets to hang out with Ryan, and he's happy about that, and
that kind of a segue into my number 4. That stretch of episodes where you are there in that season, middle of season 4. Well, I guess that's kind of towards the end because it's less episodes because there's a lot of doubles. But that stretch is just full of it's incredible.
Spoiler alert, mine is pretty season 4 heavy, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, my next 2 are season 4. So my number 4 is a season 4.
Oh.
And this is probably a lot of people. This is like the one that you hear everyone talk about. It's not my number one, but it's in there for me. It's Dinner Party.
Yeah. Yeah.
I put it at number 4. I almost wanted to be that kind of guy, like, since I feel like I'm like such an expert on the show, I don't want that on my list because it's on everyone's list.
Yeah.
But it's still on my list because it is just that good.
Yeah.
But this is what most people would probably tell you is the funniest episode to them.
Sure.
Which I get. It's very funny. I mean, yeah, you guys know the classic scenes, right?
Yeah.
Not that this really, I don't know if this should count towards it, but to me it does, is like the outtakes from that episode.
I was gonna say the bloopers are what really like.
Yeah,
so that's so good.
Yeah, if that's a factor, then that really does it. Really puts this on the list for me. But
they say it took like so long to film it because they just kept breaking.
Yeah, it just kept cracking up. But yeah, I mean, the plasma TV is obviously iconic.
Yeah.
The neon sign, charade, or when they're playing charades is great.
Yeah.
No, it's just really good. It's a solid. It's very comedically humorous.
Very comedically humorous. Yeah. Very comedically humorous.
I thought that's probably going to be on yours, but
yeah,
we'll get to that.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. But I might take it off now, just for fun. I might just sub in another one for it.
You can.
But my number 4, this might be a surprising one. Again, my criteria was just like, when I think about it, does it make me happy? But my number 4 is Product Recall, season 3, episode 21.
Yeah.
Product Recall. There's the obscene watermark on the what is it, the card stock or something like that?
Stock, yeah, a beloved cartoon duck.
I was never really a fan. I don't know. That one just like really cracked me up. And that one, I think there's a lot of sentimental value for me because that's about when I started watching it like live on TV. It was around season 3.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it was season 3 too. Like I think for me it was like the first episode of season 3, Gay Witch Hunt. That was like my first live.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. That one just really makes me laugh a lot. You got I feel like you get a lot of Andy in that one too. Andy's got some good stuff in that one too.
Yeah. The scenes in
the high school.
Yeah, the scenes in the high school are good. Really classic. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, that was my number 4, Product Recall.
My number 3 is another season 4, a popular one. It's really technically the first 2 episodes of season 4, Fun Run.
Oh, so see, I have that one at number 2, but
okay. Yeah, it's a classic. I mean, it helps. I mean, since it was an hour, well, on TV it was an hour, so more content helps. But yeah, it's just so many good things. I mean, it's the opening scene is Michael running over Meredith. Then they find out that she has rabies, and then just the name of the race.
Yeah.
And you've got Dwight and Angela feuding because of sprinkles. It's just And then you've got the whole you've got Jim and Pam, like it's like their first episode, like actually being together. It's I don't know. It's just it's really solid. Just really solid.
It's a great episode. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we watched this one live at your house.
Oh my gosh, did we?
I'm pretty sure in your basement.
That sounds right to me. I wouldn't be surprised, brother.
I'm pretty sure. I'm like 95% sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is pretty good. I mean, 95.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll take it. I'll take those odds. Yeah, no, that sounds like it could have happened.
Yeah.
No, it's a good one. But yeah, I could see that. There's a lot of, it was a season opener. It was a lot of anticipation.
A lot.
But yeah, no, just really solid. For the Cure,
For the Cure. Yeah. Great episode. And Elizabeth goes back to get her degree so she can accept the check.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. We see Elizabeth again. Yeah. The check. Yeah.
Yeah. So for my number 3, another season 4, like you were talking about that stretch of episodes there. Mine is The Deposition. The Deposition. I got that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
If I had a top 10, that was definitely my top 10.
yeah, that one just makes me laugh so hard. The way he conducts himself in that whole deposition is just so funny to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot
Yeah.
of good stuff in that one, but
The what's the stenographer? Is that the person? Is that what that's technically called?
stenographer, yeah.
Yeah, when she reads off the notes or whatever, or the dialogue, that's one of my favorite scenes ever, probably.
Yeah, but yeah,
It's a good one.
no, yeah, that's a great one. That's yeah.
See, that was one that was one I feel like almost not. I didn't miss it, of course, but like it's one that now that you're saying, I'm like, that should be on mine.
Yeah. And on that episode, the Superfan episode of that one
Yeah,
is really good.
I need to go back and watch it now.
It does like the opening statement or whatever. Like,
Yeah. I know I saw it because I know I did all season 4 for Superfan, but I'll have to go back and watch that one now.
Yeah,
Super
fan of that one's really good. But yeah, that was my number 3.
Should I go now?
Yeah.
My number 2 is a Christmas episode. Benihana Christmas.
Benihana. Nice.
By far the best Christmas episode to me.
Oh yeah. Far and away.
Season 3. It's another double. Those episodes 10 and 11 technically. So again, a lot of content, a lot packed in there.
Yeah.
But just I don't know. It's like I said, definitely my favorite Christmas episode. You got Michael being dumped by Carol because he put a picture of his face over her ex-husband on a family trip and not realizing it was wrong to do that.
After he
was all heartbroken, and they go to Asian Hooters, as Andy calls it, go to Benihana, and I don't know, there's just so many good scenes, like at the restaurant with Dwight and Jim, with Jim pranking Dwight and everything.
Yeah.
And then the karaoke stuff always kills me.
Yeah,
it's just so good.
Yeah, and Michael putting the mark on.
Yeah, because he couldn't tell the waitresses apart. He was just trying to get a rebound, and it's classic. It's just classic to me, man.
The one shot, I don't know who exactly was doing the shooting, but
yeah.
No, yeah, it's definitely the best Christmas one.
Yeah,
no doubt about it. Okay, so as I said, Fun Run was my number 2, but since you already said that one, maybe I'll knock that one out and put in an honor.
Just say another one.
So I am going to go with. I've got a whole list of these here. I got to pick which one I want.
I'm worried you're going to say my number 1.
Huh?
I'm worried you're going to say my number 1.
Okay, I'll go with something that I'm pretty sure won't be your number 1. Well, actually,
you never know.
You never know. Okay, I don't think this one will be your number 1. I'm going to go with Business Trip, season 5, episode 8.
That's not my number 1.
He goes to Canada.
Yeah, that's a good one. Canada. I did just watch that though, because I'm doing the season 5 Superfan episodes.
Yeah, that one's great. A lot of good moments there with Andy and Oscar.
Yeah, you got Andy and Oscar become friends, kind of. Michael's heartbroken over Holly, and he's excited for
concierge Marie. But that's also the episode where we got the dawning that we say at the beginning of the episode.
Okay, I'm glad you mentioned this, because I was watching, like I said, I've been watching these, and Pammy was with me the other night, and she heard that. She was just kind of like not paying much attention, but she heard that, and she was just like, "Oh my gosh, is that where y'all got that?" I was just like, "Yeah, that's it."
Yeah. The thing is, I don't think anyone has ever. I've like asked people like, "Hey, listen to our episodes and tell me if you pick up an Office reference," and I don't think anyone's gotten that one.
Yeah. You don't hear. I mean, is that even a correct use of that word?
When Michael says it?
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, I think it plays.
I feel like no one actually says it.
Yeah, not really.
But yeah, no, that's 100% where it's from. So yeah, that's true. That's that's the birth of that golden nugget there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, the whole concierge Marie thing is so good. He's like, he thinks a concierge is not like what it really is.
The Winnipeg official.
Fish of a geisha.
Equivalent of geisha.
And just is so amazed that she knows information about Winnipeg. Yeah, no, that's a good one. That's a good honorable mention for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I do my number one.
Yeah, do it.
All right, this is another popular one, I'm sure. It's another double, so like it's a common theme, but stress relief.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a classic. Like I said, it's probably on a lot of people's list. But
Probably the
season
most
5.
notable opening scene.
Yeah, see, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, the opening scene with Dwight doing the fire drill, even though he actually causes a fire, is one of the best openers for sure. And then you also have one of the other most probably iconic scenes that people just see just anywhere. The CPR scene.
Yeah.
With Rose and Dwight cutting the face off the dummy.
And
yeah, you got all that. And the roast.
Yeah, the roast is in that.
There's just so many good scenes.
Yeah.
I decided to put that one. It's just too many good things.
And yeah, probably the most underrated part of that is when they're in New York and Dwight's getting in trouble with David and the other guy. Both of those two scenes are so good.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's a really good one. But yeah, like you said, the opener and the CPR scene.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong with them.
Iconic scenes, yeah.
Iconic
scenes, no doubt about it. Yeah, so my number one was Dinner Party. So I'll pick another one. But yeah, like I said, the bloopers in that one are what really send me over the edge on that one just being, and the super fan episode for that one is so good too.
Yeah.
When Michael's like consoling Jan, he's like, no one in the neighborhood really likes you, but
yeah, I forgot about that.
You have made this home a house. But
made this home a house, yeah.
So I will I'm gonna pick another one off my list here. I think I'll go with the classic. I'm gonna go with the Dundies, the first one, season 2, episode 1.
That one, I thought about that one.
Yeah.
I almost had it in there.
I mean, it's just a classic, you get all of Michael's different characters that he does. You also get, some good Jim and Pam stuff.
Yeah.
Happening there, which is great.
No, that's a good one. It's the best earliest episode, if that makes sense.
Yeah. No, it's a classic,
Yeah.
It's when they yeah.
Wait, do we want to do our season 8 and 9 real quick?
Yeah, let's do our season 8 and 9.
Okay, so we decided to also, because like we knew that our list would probably not have a season 8 or 9 episode, and it didn't. I don't think I had any. I think all mine were all 2 through 5. I think yours were too.
Yeah.
All 2 through 5, which makes sense. That's like that's when it's at its best for sure. But,
I had one honorable mention from 6. It was Mafia. I love
that. Yeah, no, 6 is still great. I mean, 7's so good too. You still got Michael in 7 too, but yeah, like 3, 4, 5 is just you can't beat it.
Yeah.
But so we did, since 8 and 9 are the seasons without Michael, and everyone like says how it's just so bad after that, which I don't really agree with. I think season 8's still really good.
Season 8's
really good. 9 definitely has its episodes where I'm like, yeah, this is not great. But 8's still really good to me with Robert California and all that. So we're doing one favorite episode from those 2 seasons combined. Mine is Test the Store.
Oh, okay.
8, the season 8, episode 17. So it's towards the end-ish of season 8. Saber is they're getting it up and running, and it's the first store down in Florida. And really the biggest thing for me is when Jim has to do the presentation. That is one of my favorite things. He has to fill in for Ryan because Ryan's freaking out and saying he's homesick and has to go see his mom. You've got Aaron acting, or they all have these characters to act out in front of the people in the store. but I think that's my favorite from season 8.
Yeah. Mine, coincidentally, is actually the one right before that one, After Hours. So they also have the crew in Tallahassee.
Yeah.
The whole Tallahassee thing I thought was pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good stretch.
Packer and Dwight competing for the job.
So After Hours, so that's the Kathy and Jim in the room, the March Madness. That's that episode.
Yeah, Kathy and Jim and Stanley. You get some
Florida
good
Stanley
stuff in there too. So,
Yeah.
really all of the, like you said, season 8 was still really good. I really liked all of the ones where they were in Tallahassee, where they had the group down there. I thought all those were pretty good.
Yeah, they're solid.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
There you go. Should we do some more honorable mentions? I had a few more that were like close to making the list, but
yeah, throw a couple out there.
I said Mafia. Beach Games is a classic.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff there. And then The Client from season 2, episode 7, where they go to Michael and Jan go to Chili's with.
Well, it's got Chili's in it, so we've got to mention that one.
Yeah, they're a sponsor. But yeah, I do love that one though. The Client. I thought that was a great one. But those are my honorable mentions. That I had a bunch more, but those were probably, I would say, the closest to making the list of my honorable mentions.
Yeah. Did you want me to mention some?
If you have some, I mean, shoot.
A lot that you mentioned. I didn't I didn't actually make a list of honorable mentions.
Sure.
But I will say, like I said, that stretch of season 4.
Yeah.
So the one right after, I believe it's right after Dinner Party, actually, is Chair Model. I always think Chair Model's good.
Chair Model, yeah.
That one's Michael good. Thinks he falls in love with a picture of just a chair model. But it's right after the the craziness of Dinner Party, so he's got a lot. He's got a lot to deal with.
Yeah, got a lot going on.
But yeah, I mean, chair models I think is always good.
Yeah, I also had written down Murder from season 6, episode 10.
That's very quotable.
There's been a murder.
Yeah, we like to quote from that one for sure.
Yeah, that one's got a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I could sit here all day and talk about The Office, brother.
Oh, I know. The only other 2 that I had written down were Business School from season 3 and Booze Cruise from season 2. Those were the only other 2.
Yeah, Business School would have been in a top 5 for me, or top 10 for me for sure. Yeah, that's really good.
Classic. But yeah, I mean, there you have it. There's our lists.
For all you other Office fans, let us know your top 5.
Yeah, sound off in the comments. Let us know what we missed.
But we're only gonna read it if it's on the YouTube comments. So
yeah,
you have to watch on YouTube and comment there, or else we're not gonna.
Or Instagram or Twitter.
Yeah, but we prefer YouTube. But also any of them are fine because it's fine, and none of this matters. But
yeah. Comment on the YouTube and let us know what we missed, which ones should have been in our top 5.
Yeah, and also reach out and let us know some topics you want us to discuss.
Yeah, well, we still have a few that were on there that other people sent that.
Yeah, we can get to next week, but also some that we won't get to.
Sure. Some that we won't do, some that we will.
Yeah.
Should I do an ad break before we move on, or?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. We're also brought to you by Carter Cross, a great man, great support of the show. I think I'm going to see him tomorrow.
Serious?
I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Yeah. Also, I really like this little notebook.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's pretty nice. Should I just flip through it? But
yeah, that's nice. It's like you're doing a Ryan thing.
Yeah. another Office reference. Carter Cross, great man, great support of the show. We love him to death. We're also brought to you by Barris Levens. Barris Levens, another great supporter of the show. We love her to death. We're also brought to you by Tommy Pittman, our dear friend, dear supporter of the show. We love him to death. And we're brought to you by Cody Braun. Cody Braun is another great supporter, a great fan, great sponsor of the show. We love him to death. We're running out of time. Just got the 10-minute warning.
That's fine.
Classic. Yeah, I mean, should we move on or?
Yeah, I had a feeling that we would talk about The Office for a while, which is fine. I mean, we kind of, we do it all here, so it's no worries.
Sure.
But yeah, we can talk about some other things for a little bit. Baseball?
The Braves are still playing.
Braves are still playing. They had it's been a couple weeks since we've talked to you guys, the listeners here. They cooled down. They had a rough weekend against the Mets, which is not what you want. Lost 4 of 5.
Yeah, that was rough.
Which really sucks.
Yeah.
They're now up 7 games.
Yeah.
Which is a lot. It was down to 1.5 at one point, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. The Mets, they seem legit. I don't know if they're going to Mets this year. They got DeGrom and Scherzer both going now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We made some trades though.
We did make some trades. And we got a lot of roster changes happening with injuries and stuff like that right now.
Yeah, the injury bug is starting to pick up. Literally today, we called up he's our number 1 prospect now after Harris, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Vaughn Grissom, another 21-year-old, coming straight from AA, just like Michael Harris did.
Yeah,
played in less games played in literally like 20-something games in AA, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But we are desperate for a second baseman because Arcia, hurt his hammy last night and is going to be out for a good while, I think.
Yeah.
Looked pretty bad. And Ozzy's still weeks away. The Cano thing definitely didn't work out.
No, it sure didn't.
So we're desperate for a second baseman. I'm calling Grissom a second baseman. He's played more short than anything, but he can play second and third as well. So
middle infield, he'll be fine.
Yeah, middle infield. But yeah, he's starting a second tonight. So
yeah, good for him.
He's going right at it. But yeah, you got that going on. I think Duvall had happened when we had our last load. I think that had just happened. So he's done.
He's gone.
We traded for Rex Gross. No, not Rex Grossman. No, it is. Wait, what's his first name?
Ronald. Roland.
Rex Grossman is football.
Yeah.
Is
Roslin. It's like Roslin, I think.
Is it Rob?
I was thinking Rob.
I think it's Rob.
Pretty sure it's Rob.
Robbie Grossman.
Yeah.
But great ball player. We love him to death.
Great ball player.
Yeah. He hasn't played a ton, but we traded for him. Got Iglesias.
Yeah. Iglesias.
So added to the bullpen, and Will Smith is gone.
Yeah.
Which most people enjoy that.
Dang.
Yeah, I know, dude.
That stinks, dude.
What else? Oh, Odorizzi.
Yeah, I forget about
that. Yeah. So got a starter, bullpen piece, and a bat.
Yeah.
Outfield
depth. Yeah, we got Yates back.
Yates came back today.
Which is pretty much like trading for him at the deadline.
So things are changing. They're changing fast. I just watched that. That's why it's fresh in my mind, that quote there. But yeah, no, a lot of change. But yeah, hopefully Yates. Our bullpen seems it should be improved. Added Iglesias, and now you got Yates too.
Yeah, and got rid of Will Smith. So
got rid of Will Smith. Matzik got his first save last night.
Yeah,
kind of cool.
Close the door.
Yeah. I mean, what else do you want to talk about? I mean, I'm a little. I'm not sure. I'm not feeling too good about winning the division now after that series, but it's still it's still a lot to play, and we have a 4-game series with them next week.
Yeah.
You kind of have to win 3 of 4 in that series to get yourself kind of back in a good position.
Yeah. Ozuna's been terrible.
Yeah, he's not doing great.
Which is fun to see.
Yeah, he's definitely a weak part of the lineup right now. And he's not good in the field, so
yeah, he really doesn't do much for us.
Not doing a lot. Yeah, hopefully Eddie's starting to hit a little bit.
Yeah,
Ronnie seems to have gotten some swagger back.
Yeah.
Need Ronnie to really get going here. Austin Riley's incredible. I'm just throw that out there.
MVP.
He very well might be your National League MVP. It's gonna be Goldschmidt, I would think. But
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Braves. We said we were gonna talk about hot stove too, but I mean, I guess we still can. We just won't talk about golf. Or that could be.
Yeah, that plays.
I don't know. I mean, the big thing was obviously Soto.
Yeah, Soto going to the pods. That was crazy. I mean, that was a huge deal. I can't think of a young player like that getting traded like that.
Yeah, they started after. I think they won last night, but they were 1-5 with him before last night. I think
they got beat up by the Dodgers pretty bad.
Yeah, the Dodgers. The Dodgers are really rolling again now.
Yeah, the Dodgers.
They passed the Yankees for best record, I believe.
Yeah, just crazy.
So yeah, they're rolling. But you know, let me just say, it's really nice to see the Yankees and the Dodgers.
Oh, dude.
You know, doing what they do, like just for the little guy, you know.
Oh yeah, and it's good to see some like parity back in the sport. You know, like just goes to show you, man. You can anytime could do it.
Hey, we added some parity last year, brother.
Hey, come on now.
But no, yeah, they're doing what they do, but hopefully neither close the deal, if you know what I mean.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't know. What else do you want to talk about with baseball?
Probably nothing.
Yeah, me too. That's fine.
Should we do a sponsor and move on?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're also brought to you by Marvin and Phyllis Holland, great supporters of the show. They love the show loves them. Now it's time for our last and most faithful segment, Extra Innings. You're up.
Nice.
Do you want to go, or do you want me to go, or you, me, you?
I'll go.
Okay.
Yeah. FedEx playoffs are starting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Postseason. It's always a good time. A lot of drama still with the LIV stuff that we already talked about a little bit. But yeah, there was a lawsuit because there was some LIV players still trying to like make it to where they could play in the FedEx Cup playoffs. So they're trying to have their cake and eat it too, Bo.
Sure.
Yeah. But the ruling, I believe, came out yesterday or today, and it was no deal.
It was no deal. It was all
sorry about it.
Sorry about it.
It was just 3 players that would have been eligible, that would have been in the top 125.
Yeah.
But like the big names, so like I know Mickelson and DeChambeau were 2 of the 11 that were part of this lawsuit, which seems about right. That checks out.
Yeah, that's about right.
But like people like Koepka and Dustin Johnson, like they joined the LIV or LIV, whatever you want to call it, but they weren't a part of the lawsuit.
Yeah.
They like, I don't know, I guess they were just like, nah, we're good. We're getting millions of dollars.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like this group of LIV players that were like, no, hold on, we want to be in the FedEx. Well, sorry
about it. Can't do it.
But yeah, the playoffs start tomorrow. Scheffler is in a good spot. He dominated. But yeah, no, that's always a good time. Starts in Memphis tomorrow, I believe. The St. Jude.
Shoot.
Yeah. I think we have to.
Bro.
It's straight up. Straight shot.
It's a straight shot from here. Yeah.
So anyways, yeah. You want to go? You have a minute.
I think we're about to get kicked off, but training camp is up and running. I'm about to go watch Hard Knocks, actually.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I mean, football is here. It's happening.
Yeah,
we're gonna the Hall of Fame game. Go Raiders!
Nice, yeah, big W for the Raiders.
1-0 on the year, which you'd love to see, but yeah, I mean, go football.
We'll have some football preview coming up here.
Yeah, soon, probably next week.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for listening, and we will talk to you another time, maybe.
Maybe.